All right, welcome back. Welcome back. You're watching Liquid Lunch on Biz TV. I'm John Tobacco. Today I am sporting the Trump hat. I don't usually go that far afield, but big breaking news today. The appeals court orders that Michael Flynn's case should be dismissed as the Justice Department asked for. So that's a big win for Mike Flynn and those of us out there who support our president, because this was 100% a trap by the FBI. He retracted his guilty plea. He appealed it. He won. The Justice Department agreed. And the judge in the case tried to take legislation from the bench. And the appeals court came in and made a little smackdown on that. Smackdown it is always when we're joined by Zen Sams. She's model, actress, super mom. She hightailed it up to Canada when the corona hit hard, but she's back in New York and she's always with us no matter what. Hey Zen, how are you?
I'm good, John. How are you, my friend?
I'm doing well, thank you. Zen, I know for the safety of your child and your family, you went up to Canada, but now you're back and there's so much debate about these masks and what's going to happen, the psychology of wearing a mask. Break it down for us. Tell us what the deal is with these masks.
Okay, I'm going to take you guys through a little bit of a psychological roller coaster. Not that Corona hasn't done it, but so when I'm in a situation and where I can't socially distance, I definitely wear a mask. You know, most Americans have never had to wear a mask for their health before, let alone shop for groceries or do the regular errands. So even as businesses and states increasingly require them, rebellion is natural to a degree. I like to think of the mask not as forced conformity, but as a necessary act of solidarity, because wearing a mask could stop seemingly healthy people from infecting others with coronavirus if they're asymptomatic. And, evolutionary pressure explains why we are programmed to lock onto faces in our environment and to process the mental state of people around us by analyzing their facial expression. There's clear survival value in noticing, I don't know about you, but from a frown that someone is getting angry with us long before they throw a spear or dump us as a lover, right? So this whole face covering right now, this whole face covering right now is putting a damper in a lot of the people that rely on other people's facial expressions to go about our day. And our brains even make decisions about how attractive another person's face is within around 13 thousandths of a second. Processing so fast that it occurs below conscious level. So the question is, John, how will protective face masks worn during a pandemic impact these fundamental psychological processes?
Well, Zen, how about this? What about if we get masks made with the bottom half of our face printed on it, right?
Bingo!
All righty, there we go.
You know that I ordered a face mask.
Wait 1 minute. Can I get one with your face on it? That would be nice. Yeah, exactly.
Sure. I ordered a face mask just yesterday with the clear portion, just clear. And it's a face covering, but the lips and the mouth are clear because as an actor, this is important to me. When I'm on the street, when I'm interacting with people, I use my facial expression a lot. And this is playing into something a little bit deeper where the children now, as more and more people are covering their faces in public, it becomes difficult to read facial expressions. And we see people smile or frown, and we don't know if they're smiling or frowning. So this is not a huge challenge for adults, but for young children that look for emotional cues from caregivers to basically interpret a potentially threatening situation or, a novel situation. Caregivers, right now, their face is covered by a mask. So children are having a hard time at reading facial cues. I know it's happening with my daughter, Alexa. And right now I have to use my tone and my voice to regulate her response outside because my face is always covered, so she really can't see. The development of this emotional communication is referred to as social referencing, and it occurs between infancy and early preschool years. So during the current pandemic, how can we ensure that children form healthy interpretations of the world if one of the most expressive parts of the body and face is covered by a mask? So to help Alexa, I'm going to give some very important guidance here to other moms. And I know lots of parents listen, and we have a lot of clinical psychologists that are incredible on this show. But as a mom that's hands-on with a 4.5-year-old right now, to help Alexa feel at ease in a world of basically expressionless faces during COVID-19, I've implemented a few games and strategies so she could know that there is a face behind the mask with a kind expression. And it has helped a lot. So we do, I introduce the face mask to Alexa in the house. So it's not something that she's afraid of. I don't like just jam it on her when we go outside. Sometimes I let her wear it in the house and play with her dolls. We play peekaboo. I cover my mouth and then the mask a way to really. Yeah, she likes to guess what I'm happy. So there's a lot of things to play with children just to get them comfortable. I play guess my expression. I ask Alexa to watch my eyes and eyebrows. I try to make them as expressive as possible, and I call it my smiling eyes. I ask her to guess how I'm feeling just from the expression of my eyes. And I'm starting to do this more and more, John, because right now, if covering your face to prevent the spread of contagious viruses is the new norm, it's important to help young children understand how to interpret the faces behind the mask to support their social emotional development. So that's where it's at.
Got it. So let me ask you this. Right now, are you happy or are you sad?
I'm so happy.
You are happy. All right. Well, that's a win.
I wake up literally thanking God that I'm alive and that I'm healthy and that I have a beautiful little girl and that I don't have to worry where my next meal is going to come from. And I do what I love and I'm in the arts and entertainment, and all the people I work with are a blessing in my life. And I count my blessings, and coronavirus taught me to count those blessings even more.
Well, Zen, you're a blessing to Liquid Lunch and to John Tobacco personally. Thank you so much for always making time for us and sharing our stream and telling everybody on social media about Liquid Lunch. And you are literally the bomb. Now that we have this new set, how do you like the new set?
I love it. I think, all we need right now is a couple of margaritas and a live music.
Yeah, now you speak in my language. We got to get you out here one day.
For the Beach Boys. I'm feeling that Beach Boy, that song. Aruba, Jamaica, Bermuda,
Bahamas, come on, pretty mama. Right, I need Jimmy Buffett to go by.
Why don't we go? See, now you got me excited.
Yeah, all right. Well, look, that's a first in a while for me. So, Zen, maybe we can get you out to the Tobacco Lago and do a show in the Cabano veranda with me.
Yeah, maybe I'll set it up with Nico for one of the Fridays.
Yeah. Oh, that would be beautiful. Yeah. All right, Zen. Thank you so much.
All right, I'll keep writing my
model, actress, movie producer, everything. Philanthropist, super mom the most. But thank you, Zen. All right, we're gonna take a quick break. Keep you up on the markets down 750. And 750 is 25.4. I think we have some serious problems leading the NASDAQ. One of the technology products that we just started using is Zoom video. But it's flying up today because they're saying, well, if there's another spike in the corona, more people are going to go on the Zoom. And the bottom line is this. Zoom, if you're thinking about investing in Zoom, and again, I'll remind you, I'm not a financial advisor, but I like to tell people what my thoughts are and what I do with my money. Zoom is a Chinese company that has been flagrantly and blatantly out of compliance with doing the necessary filings for being a U.S. company. There's questions about their bookkeeping. There's questions about the information that they're collecting from you. It's not supposed to be shared back to the China communist government, but it is. So, if you're investing in Zoom, keep in mind, you're investing in China because every company in China is owned by the government. Okay? And don't forget, every time you think, oh man, am I mad at Trump today because he said something kooky or said something wacky? Joe Biden and Barack Obama and that whole team of leftists over there that are forcing these autonomous zones to be set up, keep in mind that these people and who they file are formulated in communist thoughts. And if you're thinking about not voting for Trump, just keep looking at these autonomous zones where a number of people were shot and killed last night. We're going to take a quick break. We're going to come back after this with some news of the day. Brian Boyd's going to be with us, Lisa Durden. We got a whole whopper of a show coming for you.